Mr. Bumble had been dispatched to make various preliminary inquiries, with a view of finding out some captain or other who wanted a cabin boy without any friends, and was returning to the workhouse to communicate the result of his mission, when he encountered at the gate no less a person than Mr. Sowerberry, the parochial undertaker.
By the by, you don't know anybody who wants a boy, do you? A parochial prentice, who is at present a deadweight, a millstone, as I may say, round the parochial throat. Liberal terms, Mr. Sowerberry, liberal terms. £5.
Oh, why, you know, Mr. Bumble, I pay a good deal towards the poor's rates. I was thinking that if I pay so much towards them, I've a right to get as much out of them as I can, Mr. Bumble. So I think I'll take the boy myself.
Little Oliver was taken before the gentleman that evening, and informed that he was to go that night as general house lad to a coffin-maker's, and that if he complained of his situation, or ever came back to the parish again, he would be sent to sea, there to be drowned or knocked on the head. The undertaker, who had just put up the shutters of his shop, was making some entries in his day-book by the light of a most appropriate, dismal candle, when Mr. Bumble entered.
Aha! Is that you, Bumble?
No one else, Mr. Sowerberry. Here, I've brought the boy.
Oh, that's the boy, is it? Mrs. Sowerberry, will you have the goodness to come here a moment, my dear? My dear, this is the boy from the workhouse that I told you of.
Dear me, he's very small.
Why, he is rather small. There's no denying it. But he'll grow, Mrs. Sowerberry. He'll grow.
Huh. I dare say he will, on our victuals and our drink. I see no saving in parish children, not I, for they always cost more to keep than they're worth. However, men always think they know best. There, get downstairs, little bag of bones. Here, Charlotte, give this boy some of the cold bits that were put by for Trip. He hasn't come home since the morning, so he may go without 'em. I dare say the boy isn't too dainty to eat 'em. Are you, boy? Then come with me upstairs. Your bed's under the counter. You don't mind sleeping among the coffins, I suppose. But it doesn't much matter whether you do or don't, for you can't sleep anywhere else. Come, don't keep me here all night.
The shop was close and hot. The atmosphere seemed tainted with the smell of coffins. A recess beneath the counter, in which his flock mattress was thrust, looked like a grave. But his heart was heavy, notwithstanding, and he wished, as he crept into his narrow bed, that were his coffin, and that he could be lain in a calm and lasting sleep in the churchyard ground, with the tall grass waving gently above his head, and the sound of the old deep bell to soothe him in his sleep. Oliver was awakened in the morning by a loud kicking at the outside of the shop door, which, before he could huddle on his clothes, was repeated, in an angry and impetuous manner, about 25 times. When he began to undo the chain, the legs desisted, and a voice began,
"Open the door, will you?"
I will directly, sir.
Yeah. I suppose you're the new boy, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
10, sir.
Then I'll whoop you when I get in. You just see if I don't, that's all, my workus brat.
I beg your pardon, sir. Did you not?
I kicked.
Did you want a coffin, sir?
You'll need one if you cut jokes like that. You don't know who I am, I suppose, workus.
No, sir.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypole, and you're under me. Take down the shutters, you idle young ruffian.
Come near the fire, Noah. I saved a nice little bit of bacon for you from Master's breakfast. Oliver, shut that door at Mr. Noah's back and take 'em bits I've put out on cover of the bread pan. There's your tea. Now, Take it away to that box and drink it there, and make haste, for they'll want you to mind the shot, yeah.
D'ye hear, workers?
Lord, Noah, what a rum creature you are. Why don't you let the boy alone?
Let him alone? Why, everybody lets him alone enough for the matter of that. Neither his father nor his mother will ever interfere with him. All his relations let him have his own way pretty well. Eh, Charlotte?
Oh, you queer soul.
Noah was a charity boy, but not a workhouse orphan. No chance child was he, for he could trace his genealogy all the way back to his parents, who lived hard by, his mother being a washerwoman and his father a drunken soldier discharged with a wooden leg and a diurnal pension of twopence halfpenny for an unstateable fraction. The shop boys in the neighbourhood had long been in the habit of branding Noah in the public streets with the ignominious epithets of leathers, charity, and the like, and Noah had borne them without reply. But now that fortune had cast in his way a nameless orphan, at whom even the meanest could point the finger of scorn, he retorted on him with interest.